Hey Virgo, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to your November reading by Divine Nudges. Okay, well, we're going to be trying to tap into all of the energies for the month, some of which I'm sure you've already started to feel, seeing as though we are a week in at the time of me doing this reading. Virgo, this is a collective reading, so not all messages will resonate with each and every single one of you. Take what resonates, forget about the rest, okay? Alrighty, let's get right to it and see what messages come through. What is it that Virgo needs to know for the month of November? Passion ignited. Now, it did kind of want to come out in the reverse. So, some of you may be somewhere in between feeling inspired and feeling uninspired, maybe getting a reboot to your inspiration, or maybe some of you go back and forth between feeling inspired and feeling uninspired right now. Okay. But something about passion and a new beginning. Okay. So there could be some of you who are considering pursuing a new beginning as it relates to your passions, and you kind of keep teeter tottering and going back and forth. And here we have some shadow energy, which is moon energy. So this could be a reflection. This teeter tottering could have something to do with your fears, okay, your insecurities, feeling unsure about something. Um, Something about secrets, okay, and secrets, a fear of secrets coming out, a fear of secrets being known. Perhaps Virgo, there may be something there, and this could be you or this could be someone around you. There could be some secrets that someone does not want revealed or exposed, okay, and something about how it reflects back on you. All right. Shadow energy could also have something to do with being emotional, right? And the moon, so something about moon cycles, the tides, all of that can be uh, impacting you right now. But I'm seeing almost like this power struggle between your shadow side and your light side, okay? But a struggle between what you want to reveal about yourself and what you want to keep for yourself for no one else to know. Okay. And that can be lighting some sort of a fire inside of you during the month of November, Virgo. Financial and material changes. Okay. That I feel like that's been a recurring theme for you this year, Virgo. Your finances and fulfillment of wishes. Okay, so there could be some changes that are coming up that are in alignment with some, wish fulfillment that you have coming your way. And let's see here, leadership. It's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. So, for some of you, this may have something to do with a spiritual practice, spiritual work. This could have something to do with life coaching or any other form of leadership or ways in which you can lead others who are suffering, perhaps suffering in silence. Some of you may be suffering in silence about your financial situation. Hmm. Some of you may feel responsible for the financial situations of others. And I'm not sure if this is directly or indirectly. Something here about deception and envy. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting that this came out. There may be some energy here about feeling responsible for the suffering of others in terms of their financial wealth because of some deception and some envy that was involved. And this could be you, Virgo, or this could be someone around you. Again, here we have authority. So we have we definitely have leadership energy here and emotional loss. Okay. So, yeah, definitely the month of November with this shadow energy here, there could be a lot of emotions at play, okay? And some sort of a position of authority, some sort of a leadership. Um, it could be someone in a position of authority that ignited all of these, like kind of triggered these feelings for you during the month of November. This is the Emperor card, so this could have something to do with an Aries or a Taurus energy. Hmm. Divine order. Everything is happening as it should be right now. So there's a need to look past the illusion and see the underlying order. So there could be that your wish fulfillment, you're on your way to your wish fulfillment, but between there and now, there may be feeling like nothing is in order, nothing is going as you want it to go. And even with this deception and envy energy here, that's all part of this divine order. What is going on here, Spirit? Rejection, no. You may be blaming yourselves for some sort of rejection and feeling unworthy of being accepted, or you're feeling trapped in a cycle of rejection and you're feeling like you're unable to break free. Okay, and that might be why this teeter tottering between being inspired and uninspired. Okay, maybe you're feeling isolated and rejected and unable to connect with others. Something about flexibility and escaping a tight spot, trying to find your strength and your ability to like bounce back, which is what I'm seeing here. Like you're trying to find um, your own strength, your own ability to bounce back right now. What's this deception and envy energy that we have here, Spirit? Can can you give us an idea what this deck is, what this deception and envy energy is here? Mm. Escape. Okay. Questioning one's worth and hesitating to take a leap, feeling overwhelmed by life's pressures, and fantasizing about disappearing. So this could be self deceit. Okay, this could be self deceit. You could be like the negative thoughts in your head right now could be making you want to escape in a very dark way, Virgo. So please be careful about that. We have the number 9 on this card, so that is the hermit energy, the hermit card. Okay, isolation may not be the best thing for you right now if your thoughts are getting the better of you. Okay, because there's this questioning one's worth, and it says you're hesitating to take a leap. It's almost as if you're considering the unfathomable, the unthinkable, right? Fantasizing about disappearing because you're so overwhelmed, but you're hesitating, which is good. You know what? There, Virgo, you might be comparing yourself to someone or to people who overstate their accomplishments to gain honor and mislead others. Okay. So you may be feeling like you're not as accomplished as a lot of people around you or as others around you who are really just putting on airs, who are just keeping up appearances. Okay. People says here believes they can't control their reputation and blames others for lack of honor. Okay, so those are the two things that may be going on here. Okay, you may be comparing yourself to others, right? Who really are just overinflating, to just have overinflated egos and who are really just trying to make themselves appear as more than they really are. And so that's making you feel like you're not as accomplished, right? But then there may be a tendency to blame others for your lack of accomplishment in that way. So there could be with this teeter-tottering energy here. It's like you're walking a line of self-deception and envy at the same time. Okay, so you're really being drawn to this because you could be over exaggerating just how hard you have it, just how bad you have it, simply because you're looking at what's going on around you and it's not an accurate depiction of reality. And then, interest, seeking profit over genuine connection and valuing material benefits. Okay. Um, and appreciating what the person provides financially rather than um, what they provide personally or emotionally or physically, right? So, some of you right now may be putting way too much emphasis over material things and not valuing like everything else that you bring to the table in this world and everything else that you've been blessed with in this world outside of the material. So beware of superficiality, okay? Because if you have some sort of wish fulfillment that's tied into superficiality, there could be things going on right now to get you out of that mentality in order for your wishes to be fulfilled. Because if your wishes are fulfilled and you're in a superficial mindset, you're not going to have a solid foundation with which your wishes to really build upon. Meaning, you're going to mishandle your wishes. Your wish fulfillment will be mishandled and they'll be based on superficiality. You yourself need to be the solid foundation with which your wish fulfillment can take root. Okay. So if you're trying to accomplish things, not because they're really what you desire, not because it's really coming from a genuine place of it, that's what you want, then they're not going to take root. Like, you're not even going to be equipped to handle those wishes. Remember, Virgo, that to whom much is given, much is required. And that's why what we want needs to come from a genuine place and not from a place of competing with others, not from a place of looking like you have life all figured out. Forgive me if I sound too preachy, but this is what I'm getting. Okay. These are the energies that I'm getting. Um, and you may want some sort of authority or some sort of a leadership position that, like, you're doing it to keep up with appearances and not because that's really who you are. Like, if you got this, again, it's interesting that my attention just got drawn back to these cards because, as I said, to whom much is given, much is required. You may not really understand the full scope of what would be required of you if you got your wish fulfillment. And so the universe might be protecting you against from yourself right now, some misconceptions or disillusionments that you may have going on, my loves. So it's not that the universe is really honestly never really working against us. Sometimes we're so protected that we're protected from ourselves. And so I'm sensing that there could be a little bit of that going on here. Promotion channel, random thoughts and signs of progress guide your upward journey. Numbers appearing frequently signal your steady progress. So a lot of you are getting signs and synchronicities, angel numbers, okay, some random thoughts that come to your mind. Those are downloads, all of these things that are signs of progress, right? So make sure that you're paying attention to the direction in which you're meant to head in. Make sure that you're doing things for all of the right reasons, Virgo. Okay? And not to prove yourself to anyone. You have nothing to prove to anyone other than yourself. And that's going to be very important in order to get your wish fulfillment. You know, this is a November reading, but I feel like this energy is timeless and could apply whenever you're watching this reading. Let me see something. Something about steadily enhancing your abilities and your spiritual level. And not fearing rejection, okay? Because here we have rejection here and we have rejection here. Okay, so some of you may be feeling that if you, I don't know, become more serious, become more spiritual, you know, that you focus more on your spiritual abilities, that you're going to be rejected. That may not resonate with all of you. Okay, that message might not be with you know, for everyone. Hmm. But there is a need to continue to enhance your spiritual abilities, to continue to work towards them. Spirit, what is going on here? I'm not all the way sure with that one. Let's keep going to another deck. Hopefully you understand what that means, Virgo. Here we have authority again. Authority over money matters too. Taking the role of a leader and everyone will respect you, being self-confident. Okay. And money matters, investing your money wisely, cost cutting. Okay. Planning ahead with your resources and making informed decisions. Some of you may want to take on a leadership role or some sort of an authority role. Okay. And some of you may want to do it because you want to be respected. You may feel like that's what it takes for you to be respected. Okay, and Virgo, I'm certainly not advising against it. Please use your own intuition. Please tap into your own spiritual tribe, into your connection with the divine as to how to move forward. There's just a need to make sure that you're being genuine with whatever you're pursuing right now. But I sense that someone here wants to take on a leadership role, you know, and it's about being the CEO of your own life more so than being a boss or being seen as a boss. It's about being the boss in your own life. Money tree. Okay, so yeah, you know, both of these cards came out in the reverse. Okay, so investing your money wisely. Dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired and enjoying your wealth. So there's definitely something about financial matters and just not really feeling like you have it. Your like your financial situation is where you want it to be. I'm hearing not feeling like you're not feeling trusted in money matters and in financial matters. Mm. What else, Spirit? What else? What else do we have going on here? Wealth. Okay. And all of these cards keep coming out in the reverse. Let me just make sure. Is this deck in the reverse? There's a lot of reversals coming out. You are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. So some of you just feel like you're not moving in that direction. Some of you may feel like you are, but or you know what I mean, that's the wish fulfillment. Your wish fulfillment is around your money and your finances. This is what you're wishing for. This is what you're hoping for. But there's really something here, okay, about seeking profit over genuine connection, or just again, authenticity. So I feel like there's just like this beware energy again of putting on airs or keeping up with appearances or being way too superficial in your pursuit of wealth and money matters, and doing it so that you can appear like a boss rather than actually being a boss. I'm getting that kind of energy right now, Virgo. So hopefully I'm connecting with someone, with whoever it is that needs to hear this message. Okay. Something about like expressing your creative self, opening your heart and connecting with others. And that's that connection here, this authentic connection here. Like, are you really um pursuing the path of your authentic self in this moment? Let me look at some true intentions here. True intentions. Let's connect with Virgo's higher self, Spirit, please, and really see what are Virgo's true intentions in the present moment, Spirit, because we need to get down to authenticity right now. Something about curiosity. I'm intrigued and want to learn more. Okay. So some of you may, with this passion ignited, may be, again, very curious about pursuing a new path. Okay. But again, I'm hearing that a lot more responsibility may come with it than you recognize or realize. So just really do your research and look into it. For some of you, the fame, the attention, it might be overwhelming. What are Virgo's true intentions right now, Spirit, and the path that they're on? What is their soul's true intentions, or what is their requirement for Virgo to be tapped into their authenticity? Something here about an apology, not being over what happened, and what, and look, I'm sorry in the reverse. Okay. So some of you want to make someone regret something because you feel like you're owed an apology that you haven't gotten. Look, we have apology and I'm sorry on the table, but I'm sorry is in the reverse. Okay? Something about dishonesty. I will withhold information from you for my benefit. So there is definitely something about being disingenuine here, my loves. Okay? And this could be you again deceiving yourself, playing mind games with yourself. Okay? You may be, again, wanting to make someone regret something for what they did in the past or how they made you feel in the past. And that might be your only motivation for what you're pursuing right now. What else, Spirit? What are Virgo's true intentions? What does Virgo's higher self want them to know? And by the way, this isn't about exposing you, Virgo, because I'm getting that too. This isn't about invading your privacy or exposing your secrets, okay? Yeah, curiosity came out again. I'm intrigued and want to learn more. This isn't about being in your business, okay? I'm hearing curiosity killed the cat, though. What else? What else, Spirit? Collaboration. Let's work together to achieve shared success. That might mean something for some of you. I'm getting that there is something for everyone here, okay? Someone else's success does not equate your failure. Yeah, but that might be the perspective that you have right now, Virgo. Okay, I appreciate your unique perspective on a situation. I value your opinion. Okay, your perspective might be that if someone else is successful, that means that you failed, and you may need to change that perspective. Okay, um, appreciating your unique strengths, your uniqueness in this world. Okay, and valuing your your own identity, valuing what you uniquely bring into the world, what you bring to the table is what your higher self really wants you to do. Okay, your higher self wants you to focus on you, your strengths, and highlighting them and showing up in the world based on that, on who you genuinely and truly are. Appreciating your unique qualities, valuing your own opinions, okay? Comparison is the biggest crime that we commit against our souls, Virgo. Okay, so this is really about oh, I just realized, let's see here. We have nines showing up here in different ways. This is a six here, but like in the reverse, it almost looks like a nine, right? That's the thing about the nines and the sixes, just like here. So something about angel numbers 66 and 99. Okay. Don't know that I'm going to have any time to really look into that during this reading because I'm going to bring it to a close soon, but I'm going to leave that there with you. Something about the energies of sixes and nines right now. And 69, the yin and the yang, balance, the light side and the dark side, which we talked about that earlier, this struggle between your light side and your dark side, okay? And really finding this balance. Some deep shit, Virgo. There's some deep shit going on here with you, okay? All right. It says here, third house, take a good look around. And the third house is the house of communication, it's the house of commerce, business. It's also the house of siblings, it's the house of judgment, okay? Um, ooh, I feel like this book has a lot to say here. And then the seventh house is something about making a commitment. It's also the house of uh relationships, though. So let's see here. Let's just look at these to see what the messages are. Third house, third house. Come on. Running out of time. Are your day to day surroundings conducive to your current goals and your highest good? If not, then it might be time to make some changes. The third house of an astrological chart rules our immediate environment. This includes our neighborhood, the way we get from place to place, and the people we communicate with on the daily. It's easy to underestimate the immense impact that our external circumstances and living conditions have on our overall mindset. If you're surrounded by piles of dirty laundry or people who don't believe in you, it can really bring down your vibe. Put yourself in a more supportive setting and watch as magic unfolds. So again, what you may be consuming may really be making you feel down about yourself, Virgo. Seventh house, really quickly, to commit or not to commit? That is the question. That's how this reading started. The seventh house of an astrological chart relates to commitments. This includes romantic relationships, business partnerships, and legal contracts alike. Now you're being called to make a decision on what you'd like to make official and put in writing. Stop dilly-dallying and either pull out or go all in. Put a ring on whatever it is that you want to keep around, whether it's a potential partner or that amethyst infused infrared heating pad on your online shopping wish list. Okay, so I love it because this is the last card for your reading, and it started off with this teeter tottering energy, and that's literally how it's going to close out. So there's a need to make a commitment and put a ring on it. But more than that, Virgo, there is a need for you to understand what it is that you're committing to, because that's definitely been the message all along this reading. Do you know what you're asking for? Be careful what you're asking for. Do you know what you're getting yourself into? And is it what you really want? And that's why you keep going back and forth, because you yourself are questioning your own motives. And that's not a mistake. That's divine order. That's your higher self talking to you. Okay. So if it is what you want, then make it happen. Get to it. Go with it. But if it's not, do not fool yourself, and don't do it out of competition or comparing yourself to others. Virgo, I love you lots. I'll talk to you soon.